Burn Lemi. This is the beginning of a new series of videos where I am showing off really fun and viable decks for parallel TCG. We're doing some late aftermath meta, and we'll get into the deception meta with the new set as soon as that drops in about a month and a half. So these are decks that are going to be at least B tier, B minus to A minus tier. Still good, but a little more off the beaten path. Fun strategies, interesting stuff, variety decks to play with that aren't, the thing you've seen a million times. And so today, we've got Burn Lemi. You've seen Burn Cathy, the strongest deck in the meta. Have you seen Burn Lemi, though? This is quite different from Burn Cathy, since Lemi has a lot of control tools. So the way we play this deck is we control and defend, and then we burst burn later in the game using smuggled supplies to play our cards from our bank and just do a ton of damage from the bank. We're going to bank our crack shots. We're going to bank our guerrilla tactics. We're going to bank our determined assault, maybe our gunslinger, and maybe our logistics mastery. And with all of that together, we can burst a large amount of damage. Just with logistics mastery, triple crack shot, that's 15 damage to face, right? Simple as that. We've also got a crazy synergy with Gosan, who combines with logistics mastery to do 3 damage per ping instead of 1. Really good for closing out games or contesting the board, not only against Burn Cathy, but also against Earthen and other decks that will hit you in the face with big units. You do need to reveal the cards to be able to cast them at Smuggled Supplies. That have to be revealed in the bank, flipped upright, face up. So we use Rummaging Researcher plus Armored Support Vehicle to do that. And it's worth mentioning here that Vindicator Rapid Assault Vehicle is not actually in the deck. This is supposed to be the new Battle Pass card, which is not in the deck viewer yet, so I couldn't put it in there. This is the actual card that's replacing those Vindicators. Run 2 of these instead. It's the new Battle Pass card, Martel Allard. 3 energy, 2 attack, 3 health. The first unit you play on your turn gets +1/+1 and armed. The first time you play an effect on each of your turns, draw a card. So we're going to use this primarily for the card draw effect to keep cycling through the deck, because this deck really wants to draw as much as it can, and it's got a lot of ways to do so. This is a very cool card. It can be a little better than it looks at first glance. If it stays on the board, the value gets very high very quickly. And so very interesting. And then what else? So with this deck, you got to be mindful of your board clears. You have your Volley and your Cindy as your 2 board clears. EMP for relic removal or anti-upgrade. It's not the optimal choice usually, but it just felt like the right fit for this deck. It's a bit silly. You might be better off with a Saboteur or a Collateral Damage. Maybe even 2 of either of those, but I just stuffed in 1 EMP for fun to see if it would feel good. It feels okay. For your early game, you're going to be looking for no snitching against a lot of lists. Otherwise, best opening, probably Machinist into Armored Support Vehicle. This is the only vehicle in your deck, so Machinist will always draw it. So you have that 1, and then the guaranteed 2 drop. If you can go Machinist, Vehicle, Rummaging Researcher, or Martel, something like that can be a really good proactive early game plan. Otherwise, if you're being more reactive, you can use no snitching along with some guerrilla tactics, maybe a determined assault, maybe your gunslinger, maybe a buff bannerman if you can play him before you use a no snitching, and kind of be more reactive, more defending, depending on if you go first or second and how your opponent's opening goes. But it's a really, really interesting deck to pilot. Very, very interesting. There's a lot of strategy. Each matchup plays very differently. So it's definitely a good deck for anyone who really enjoys figuring out matchups and really finding the right piloting strategy for each situation. It's maybe a bit tricky if you want a deck that's a little more just linear, where you follow the curve and play units or something. It's not really going to play quite like that. Definitely got to be thoughtful in how you approach it. But I think Burn Lemi is one of the most fun archetypes in this game. You control, and then you burst out damage with a cool combo, but you also can chip damage along the way or potentially take the board. There's a lot of different ways the game can play out. So let's jump into some feature matches. Let's see this deck in action. I'm excited. This is a really fun one. Up against Earthen. Let's see what we can do here. As long as they don't get a crazy snowball opener, this can be really good. As long as they don't get a crazy, like, Steward of the Garden, I can't answer kind of opener, so we'll see. Going first, I guess we can keep the 1 drop. Maybe I should just hard mulligan for no snitching anyway, to be honest, but I'll keep the 1 drop. You could keep irregulars, but it's tough. Without guerrilla tactics, Lemmy's irregulars isn't actually that great against Earthen. It's hard to hit face and damage the unit on the same turn. Like you really need guerrilla tactics for that. Okay. We just bank Cyrene so early. I'm basically never banking smuggled supplies. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement, but I don't think we really want to bank it. So we'll do the 1-2. And if we're being extra sweaty, we can bank this next turn so that we bank the card that they've seen us pull with Machinist, I guess. I don't know if we need to worry about that level of mind games at this stage of the deck, but it is something to consider. Wow, he misses his 1-drop. Gonna make it a little easier for me. Do I bank the Wong? Then I have 2 right into 2+1. But we might regret not having this. I think I'm gonna make a play which could end up biting me in the ass. Or I'm just gonna bank one of these ASVs and trust that I'll draw something playable. Our curve is really low. Bad positioning, I suppose. But that aside, yeah, our curve is really low. We have 2 draws here. Okay, fuck yeah. That's exactly what we needed. Yeah, this guy's so good if he sticks. And he can survive a Spores if he just plays, you know, play him on the outside, so. And we have Defender. Okay, no more Defender, but... yeah, Martell is good here.
A debt must be paid.
Arf doesn't affect me at all right now. Okay, I think it's an easy Marco, easy Bannerman bank. Keep my value cards. Only real question here is, do I kill Harf or do I send 3 damage to face? The only real question. I'm inclined to just kill Harf. I mean, chipping away at their face is good, but I think in this early game, keeping the board clear is probably even better. Plus, this does keep Martell alive if they Spores, since otherwise they could attack him and make sure he dies. Am I crazy, or did this once have evasive? Wasn't Irregulars evasive one time? Like back in the day? Maybe not. No, you don't think so? Okay, I'm just hallucinating. Lemmy having a lot of evasive is just one of those weird things that, like... yeah, maybe I'm thinking of Scimitar Captain. So again, it's like, do I kill it? Or do I send damage face? Is a perpetual decision to make. I mean, if they're going to play Nehemiah next turn, I'll be able to hit it and then Lemmy to clear it. So I think that's the plan for that. Yeah, probably just 3+1. Now we're in a really awkward position where it's like Bank Wong, Gosan, or Supplies. I guess I could bank Gosan. Like, in this, the way this is playing out, I kind of have to. I haven't even found Logistics Mastery. I'm kind of attached to Gosan, but I think I'm going to bank him here. Not positive about that, but... oh yeah, and we get armed on the, whatever I play first. This way I can put it in the middle.
Come on.
I don't even want to play Bannerman, really, because of, Spores. I'm gonna hold him back. This positioning ended up being wacky. We'd rather have the 4/4 on the outside. Trying to finish his smoothie. I'm so close. Thing is, he has 8 cards in his hand. Or 7 right now. I mean, he like wants to play Nehemiah, but not really. Okay. What is he still drawing for, though? Like, what is he actually drawing for? I haven't banked any burn yet, so I might just forget about banking and go more, like, play, just burn him from hand. I haven't flipped anything over or banked anything to use for burn. I haven't drawn any burn yet, which is actually wild. I might cast this for a double draw. I think that's the play. Do I want to hit phase, or do I want to clear this? I kind of want to go full aggressive all of a sudden. Crazy. Let's try it. So let's play. All right, let's try this. Let's play Martel on the right. Comes a 3/4 armed version. Guess I can play this first. I guess I'll bank. Okay. Go face. Get the draw. Bank one of them. Smuggled Supplies just to buff and to draw. We get 2 draws off of that. I think I'll do... I could ping it again. I'm just thinking about... Nah, I'm just going to go face. I'm thinking about spores. Yeah. You can see there's a lot of piloting decisions to be made here. Actually, a lot. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of value from a 1-drop. Draw 2, buff a unit. That's worth it. Or just, this is where the piloting for this deck has to be, like, fluid. You can't be too attached to one plan. Because in this case, I've drawn no burn until now. And now it's in my hand, and it's going to take a long time to set it up. So we probably just fucking play aggro, pretty much, you know? His Cyrene doesn't really do much. I'm trying to hold Lemi for Nehemiah, is the thing. He's considering. I mean, now Wong just seems great. 5+1, the Wong. I don't know, like 6 more damage to face, or I guess we trade in the Bannerman to stop Cyrene from running rampant. And I could Wong before the 1-drop, just try to buff this for more face damage. Logistics Mastery, please. Okay, not yet. I have Lemi to deal with Nehemiah. Guerrilla Tactics is just better for dealing with shit. Okay. I'm just giving him a free kill with the 2/2 if I play this. But I have so many cards in hand now. I'm just going to hold on to the Gunslinger.
Stand proud, Marcolians.
Logistics Mastery, please. Where yet? 16 cards left, looking for it. We got him backed into a corner because as soon as he plays Nehemiah, we have the answer. And I can even Gunslinger for the assault before I do. Or Gorilla, so it's like... I don't see how we can defend against this and set up a lethal threat. I think we're definitely closing in. Is that Fungi? No. He is running Helm. Interesting. Okay. Fine. Honestly, not the greatest use of 3 mana on this turn. Like, ramping here doesn't seem that relevant. I guess he's setting up a Terraglider for next turn, is my guess. Okay. Kill. Kill. Hit him down to 15. We're so goddamn close, bro. I could Gunslinger ping this. Irregulars clear it. 10 to face, lethal next turn. Yeah, that's the play. Although I have to bank a tactics to do that. Then I'll be 1 off lethal next turn. Why not just use Lemi? I'm thinking about it. If I use Lemi here, he plays Nehemiah next turn, I win anyway. So yeah, I think I've been saving Lemi for Nehemiah, but yeah, I think now you're correct. I just have to damage it. Yeah, I think you're correct. I just have to damage it. I only get the one thing from Lemi if I don't... Oh, no, I'm already assaulted anyway, but I don't even need it. But yeah, okay, bank tactics, we're good. I could have banked this Irregulars, I suppose. Shouldn't make a difference. My positioning is terrible. I'm thinking about everything else. Martel for more draw in case I end up needing it. Oh, that's right. We get the +1 on the attacks as well. There's so much to consider. So now we have lethal. I forgot about the +1 attack part. It is so complicated to pilot this deck. There's just so much to think about. It's very fun, though. It's complicated in a fun way. It just feels like you have so much agency. There's so many lines. There are so many lines. It's crazy. Okay, we'll see if he can defend here, but Formidable's not enough. Nehemiah's not enough. Healing face a little bit's not enough. I don't know what he could do. It's got to be GG. Gotta be GG. Yeah, it doesn't matter. GG, bitch.
I will not let you take our home.
Let him do all his stuff. Don't pay attention. Don't even think. Don't waste any precious brain power. Just let it happen. If his health goes above 8, then I'll worry. Or if he gets like a harf down or something. Okay, GG. Oh, I'm the one who harps. I'm the one who harps.
A debt must repay.
This is like 3 times against Lichy recently. Like in the last hour or whatever. That's okay, though. It hasn't been that way for me lately. I've actually gotten a lot of different opponents. Just kind of a weird thing today. We're getting it more than usual. But that was a nice win. That's exactly what you want to do with this deck. That's exactly what you want to do. Up against Kathy here. We'll see if it's Burn Kathy. This is one of our tougher matchups. This is one of our tougher matchups. We aren't super teched out to deal with Kathy. We're just accepting it's going to be a bad matchup. We can still win. It's just not our best matchup, you know? This is a good opener, though. Just the guaranteed curve 1, 2, 3. All the hard removal stuff is a lot less relevant. Although irregulars is still good for the draw, I will say. But yeah, let's send stuff back. See if we can get a no snitching. Okay. No spells, so let's play Machinist rather than Bannerman.
Shall triumph.
I mean, I could Bannerman turn 1 and then turn 2 Machinist plus Tactics, I guess, but we really want to follow the game plan. Bank our burn early if we can. Especially Guerrilla Tactics, because we get the free copy to cast. Just by flipping it over, so it's super OP. Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to ASV on 2, and then Harf plus Bannerman on 3. Block the Rallying Cry on turn 3. Bot? Oh, maybe. If it's a bot, then obviously we won't use the match. They did skip turn 1. I get so focused on the commentary of when I'm doing this for a video that I kind of, sometimes I don't track my opponent as well as I could. We'll see. Could have just been a terrible draw or something.
Been there, done that.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe it's a bot. Nonetheless, stick to the plan. Bank our burn. Harf. 2+1 with the Harf.
A debt must be paid.
Don't flip over anything with this time. Do not attack the veteran because it'll just buff. Yeah, don't flip. The thing is I have 2 researchers, so we don't need to flip stuff.
Get off my ship.
Save it till we're ready to draw. The fastest bank of all time.
Been there, done that.
Stand proud, Mark.
I mean, it's playing. It's just more of a beginner deck from what it looks like. You don't see the veteran too often. But Combat Veteran isn't bad. It's actually not a bad card. It's just not running optimal lists right now. Actually a decent card. Like, especially for budget decks, Veteran's very solid. There is a little bit of a... I'm a little scared of these Veterans running out of control, actually. Here, let's flip the Tactics. And, oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I can flip it later. Hold on. Don't flip it yet. I forgot to bank first. Flip these. I messed up my bank, but we can save it. Wow, I got all my draw. Researchers and ASVs everywhere. Bank this one. Okay, here we go. We reveal it, which lets us cast it, which lets us buff the Bannerman. Let's answer this 2/3 combat veteran. It's just one of those cards that can run away from you when you're not expecting it, since it buffs every time it deals combat damage, even when it's defending. Do I want Harf to help clear the Bannerman? Yeah, let's go big defender mode. Big defender mode. If they want a Rallying Cry, it's going to cost them 4. So it's a strong start.
Stand proud, Markolians.
It just requires thoughtful play. You have to understand what the deck is doing. If you try to play Lemi like Kathy, it won't work. That's the bottom line. If you try to play Lemi like Kathy, it's not going to work. Even here, I'm not like rushing face. I'm not doing stat buffs. It's just more of a controlling mindset. Even if in this match we are pretty far ahead. Even here, I'm going to clean stuff up. And I mean, at this point, we're so far ahead because I can use Martel to draw off my crack shots. So we're really cooking now. We do have to watch out for in spots like this. It's like, okay, what do we lose to? Like, we got to watch out for artillery volley to clear the board. If they have a Cindy, they can wipe my whole board here. So that's actually like very relevant. And I probably could have done a better job playing around that. I'm a crack shot now for the draw, since Martel draws on the first spell. I think, honestly, the big thing with this deck is it plays very well with Martel. Which, since that's the new Battle Pass card,
Get off my ship.
it is one of those things. That's so starter deck, though. Yeah, I mean, you have to respect all of your opponents. Just because your opponent's playing a starter deck doesn't mean you shouldn't respect them. And the only way to respect your opponent is to play well, you know? I learned that from Lambie. Respect every opponent. He said it like one time, kind of offhand, but I've actually like really taken it to heart. Just respect every single opponent. When you do, you'll win more games. So sure, I could turn my brain off and just go, I win easy. Or I can think about the counters, think about how Cindy can eat my whole board, you know. The problem is for me, and other people could be very different, but for me, if I start getting sloppy, it's an endless slope. If I'm a little sloppy in this match, the next match I'm a little sloppier, and eventually I'm playing like absolute dog shit. Like, you know, you wipe your ass with my gameplay, like it's so cringe, right? And to be fair, I'm kind of relaxing now because we are very far ahead. But still, like, yeah, just I'm always trying to be like extra vigilant about am I getting sloppy, basically. Because it's just so dangerous for me. You respect them too, but imagine someone says they respect you and the next word out of their mouth is but. What do you think about whatever they're about to say? Seneca, what if and I'm giving you a super hard time over nothing, by the way. I'll acknowledge that.
Ours to take.
And when I tell you I respect you, but how does that make you feel? How does that word, like, do I even need to keep talking or have I already lost you? That's all I'm trying to say right now. You respect them, but it's like, like, yeah, you're right. Probably no volley, probably no Cindy. It doesn't really cost me anything to play around the outs that they could beat me with, though. Unless by playing around those cards, I somehow play into something else, I guess, right? But really just playing around outs that you can lose to is always correct, right? Unless it results in being suboptimal on some other aspect. It's all kind of theoretical, high level, of course. In reality, everyone sometimes just relaxes and plays a game and thinks a little less hard on a few turns. Like that's only natural. But and yeah, obviously TE4 Interceptor, it was a starter deck. It was a starter deck, so that's fair. Still a win. Lemi versus Lemi. My first time playing a mirror. I don't know who told me, but it's a commonly known thing. You can check your private MMR. I don't have the link handy. I think Hogbacks had the link earlier, but I don't know who figured it out originally. Someone figured out something. You missed it? Well, yeah, you could go ask him, or I don't know. I think lots of people have the link. I'm just not one of them. I didn't save it. Okay, Lemi versus Lemi. They're going first. We can bank, crack shot, turn one. Let's mulligan like this. Okay. 1, 2. We're going to bank crack shot, though. 1, ASV 2, Martel 3. Bannerman's okay, but let's send him back. Look for maybe no snitching. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, this is good.
Stand proud, Marcolians.
All right. All right. So we'll always bank our crack shot turn 1. Draw our ASV.
Shall triumph.
And in this case, snitch a Bannerman. Let's go ahead and trade this to keep our pod alive. And this seems like a good start. We secure smuggled supplies early, although it could get Scimitar'd. Scimitar Captain, effect side. Gotta be careful. Okay. Not the strongest turn 2 from them. Perfect bank. Just keep defending. Don't need to chip any damage yet. There you go. Lichie's got it, yeah. Yours is probably higher than mine, Seneca, honestly. Alright, clear out their bannermen. Good chance to play Martel next turn. Martel is just so good in this deck. Okay, combat veteran, so a little more of a beginner match. It's very early in the season, so I'm definitely playing against some more beginner intermediate opponents, but that's honestly fine because I think this kind of deck, a lot of people are probably going to be in a similar situation. I could keep both Smuggleds, as weird as it is, just to play around Scimitar, but considering that this looks like more of a starter deck, I guess I shouldn't. Not to disrespect, but just to be realistic. Yeah, let's try this. Start flipping stuff over. It's just if you're curious what your private matchmaking is, yeah. Because it's well known there's like 2 different scores, your public score and your private score. And apparently the private score is much more significant when it comes to actually getting matched up. If you click on the link and look, you should see your, in like the first couple lines of text, you should see your MMR. It says parallel profile, and then it has ID, count ID, experience, MMR, and then matchmaking MMR. So if you look right after the words matchmaking MMR, the number after that is your private MMR. Yep, so your matchmaking MMR is 2140. Much higher than mine right now. I guess I've been memeing harder than I realized. Mine's quite a bit lower. They're putting up a decent fight here. I gotta focus. So clear the veteran with gunslinger irregulars. That gives us some more draw. The key now is to really be drawing through the deck as much as I can. I can also get shielded. Okay, so let's do this. But yeah, it's pretty good, Seneca. You're pretty close to the high level like pro players. Top players are around like 26 to 2900, I think, from what I've seen. So you're pretty close. It's tempting to play a Martel again, honestly. It is tempting. I don't really need irregulars yet, and then I'll get a draw off of either one. I can play irregulars next turn. Let's try playing Martel with the shield. Speaking of, Lichie was asking for the shield. I got a bank. Oh, I don't want to bank. I'm going to bank Ghosts on. I don't like it, but it's kind of easy to bank him if I don't have another good option. And if they're playing Lemi, it's less likely to be Burn. Against Kathy, it's more likely to be Burn. Yeah, Seneca, exactly. That's why you're facing off against higher ranked players. If you queue up around the same time as them, you're probably the closest to them. You're definitely pretty far up there, I think. I think above 2,000 is really good. Oh, wow, okay. I can't silence it either because it's a 5-drop. That is quite interesting. So this can kill... Whoa, you okay, buddy? Cat tried to jump up to the windowsill and didn't quite make it. He's fine, though. I feel like he needs to sleep. He was out all night, and he's, like, sleeping in the hallway. I feel like my cat is, like... He's like a human who's been up all night and is not going to bed and is starting to stumble around. He's like, I don't know. He seems fine. He just failed to get up on the windowsill. Okay, anyway. You got it. Here he goes. There he goes. I think he wants to go back out. He's crazy. Okay. What's the plan? Let me... Okay. Draw. Do I dare bank logistics? I think we... yeah, let's try doing it proper. So bank logistics.
Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Lemi becomes a 4/5 armed, which is pretty cool. Get rid of the drone. He's going to kill Martel. Reveal that, so we're ready to cast it all with Smuggled Supplies. And so right now from the bank, we have 5+5 with the logistics. So like for 6 mana, we can do 10 damage to face. 10 mana, 10 damage to face. You can't send mana to the face. That's not how that works. See if he Lemmy's my Lemmy. If he does, I can Cyrene his Lemmy. Okay, no, he's not doing that. I mean, next turn, probably Cyrene, Machinist. Oh, so they're running Tactical Display List. We have EMP in this deck somewhere. We gotta find it for when they get those down. Okay, he has Evasive and Armed. I forgot he has Armed. Okay, so it's pretty nice. We can Cyrene, Guerrilla Tactics, just to make sure Cyrene actually clears a defender, and then that'll clear the combat veteran. Gonna be really good. This is Evasive. Not gonna worry too much here. I think this is a good play. Bank the ASV, maybe. I'll draw my last one soon, so.
Hunting season.
Taking the board, he can use Lemmy to clear something, so he's very likely to use Lemmy to clear Cyrene. But that doesn't answer my Lemmy at that point. Who's evasive and armed for attack, which is really nice. I want to fit Glaive into this list for the Martel synergy. Armed 5 attack, or armed 4 attack Glaive, I mean. But then you don't get the armored support vehicle on 2 every single time. And I think that consistency is more important for this deck. We have enough removal as is. We don't really need the Glaive. Even though it could be, like, on the high roll side, it could be so nice. So here comes Lemmy. He's running Artillery Spotter. Okay, he's running something wacky. They're running something real wacky. They're running something very wacky. Still no kill on Cyrene, though. He went to kill the armed instead, which I think is probably the right call, but... You have DA? Yeah, he has DA. Okay, so he does take the board. Does take the board. Not the best position to be in. I wonder... Yeah, okay, so I think we have to early Smuggled Supplies now. Smuggled Supplies and just cast 2/2/1. I could even cast Crack Shot at the end. I don't want to bank the Machinist, but that's kind of the natural outcome there. Then how much damage is that? We immediately do 5, 10, 15 with another 5 to follow it up, and then we're 1 damage away from lethal. We can, I think we have to go for it, but it does turn into a bit of a race. I guess we bank our regulars, maybe. Just go for all. I mean, this can draw, but slower than this. Let's do it. So here we go. It's not a full burst from the bank, but it's a decent burst. We are losing energy as we do this, but at this point, it's okay. I could clear Lemi, but nah, let's just go ham. Even though I'm damaging myself as well, I mean, we're going to be cutting this very close. But I think we got to send it here. Hope to win next turn, thin the deck a bit more. They're still at 11. There's the EMP if they're running tacticals. The real risk here is if they just hit me with the relic removal, then we're in a tough spot. Okay, no, that's fine. Although I can't EMP anymore, I'm realizing, because yeah, I wouldn't want to EMP. This is the real problem with EMP is once our relic's down, it becomes counter synergy kind of. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have used the smuggled supplies last turn, but like, how did I mean, this is such a perfect storm now. Now I have EMP, now he has tactical. That happened so suddenly. Ah, shit. Ah, shit, I'm actually losing this tactical. Holy shit. It was too early. The smuggled supply play did not. It was too early. He's out of cards, though. Oh, no. I have 10 damage in hand, not like this. Fucking hell. Alright, I can't. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is so wrong. I fucked up again. This is so wrong. I'm falling apart. Hold on. We can maybe still salvage this. I could have used our regulars to clear the personnel carrier.
Get off my ship.
I'm in pain, bro. As soon as I commit, immediately tactical display, EMP, it all just fucking goes haywire. No way, dude. That's so cringe. What could I have done differently with that hand? I don't know. Did I use Lemi too early? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we can still salvage it. He's still at 10 for now, but he's going to heal. Did I bank Gosan already? Yeah, I banked Gosan. Fuck me. We're cooked. I'm sad. Actually losing. Just losing a hard to tactical display. Oh yeah, I can't play logistics before they play tactical in this matchup. I've learned a lesson there, because then I could have used EMP and stayed in it instead of just having no fucking counterplay and being dead as fuck. I definitely shouldn't have played logistics there. I guess I could have just passed and waited. I like did the combo before it was lethal and I lost as a result. GG.
Open for business.
Yeah, nah, there's no way. Hit Lemi. Damn it, dude. That hurts. But we're experimenting. It's fine, I guess. That's I don't know. You played so much of that when you started. It's a very fun beginner deck. And it's very painful to lose to when you think of yourself as being more advanced and then you get humbled by the goddamn tactical display. That's what just happened. I just got humbled. I thought I had the guarantee to win and I just got humbled. Alright, up against Augencore. Just lock right back in, right? Up against Augencore. Thing is, I don't need ASV in my opening hand because we're going to draw into those. We have Machinist already. So send that back. Wow, that's a hand. Okay, Oggen has no hand disruption. I can hold logistics as long as I want.
Greetings from the Ogden Corps.
I'm going to start by banking Gorilla.
The fleet shall triumph.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, against... I could review that match. I definitely might have made some mistakes, but yeah, let's lock into this one, I suppose. Stand back up as I keep avoiding back pain. Stand up, sit down. Whatever the fuck my body wants me to do, that's what I do. So they bank one and pass. Okay, that's really good. So we can just ASV right into Rummaging Researcher. What's our bank? We can bank one of these ASVs.
Get off my ship.
Okay. The only awkward thing with my setup is sliding my chair out of the way. Like, not quite enough room. I gotta set up an escape hatch on the side for my chair.
This will hurt you.
Bank into Alvaro. Okay. Pretty chill. Solitary could be useful here. I just gotta bank something, so it's probably the Bannerman. Otherwise, it's either no snitching or solitary. I can no snitch a defender. I think we gotta bank the Bannerman.
Battle calls, as always.
Probably don't reveal the spell yet. I can reveal it to get another draw.
Get off my ship.
But then I won't have access to it next turn when I might want it. I should probably take the draw, though. And looking fantastic. 3+1 is possible next turn.
Supplies locked and loaded.
We're drawing again. Huge draw. In this case, drawing off of his card getting revealed. He does get a big 2/4. Or wait, no, is that a... That's an effect. He just gets a 1/1. He's gonna... Wait, he didn't? Oh, okay. Oh, no, he's gonna do it now. Yeah, activate this and put it on John. I thought his turn ended. Activate that. Yeah, put it on John. He gets a 3/5 John, and yeah, that's sick. He took some damage from his own Alvaro. Yeah, that's kind of sick. And shielded. That's crazy. EMP could actually work against upgrades in this match if it needs to. Yeah, the Provisioner can go crazy fast, especially with the shield. I don't have a good plan for it yet, honestly. Just gonna kind of ignore it for now. Okay, well this is nice. I can bank Guerrilla Tactics and then reveal it. and then cast it. Cast it with the energy that I got from banking it. How's that for synergy? I know I take the 3 damage. I mean, I could also silence this. Ooh, this is kind of an interesting... You know what? I'm going to take some damage here, but let's actually silence the Provisioner before... Although I wanted to silence the Defender token, so maybe I'm having second thoughts now. Aw, shit. I'm having second thoughts instantly. Okay. I need to cast the Snitch, though. So I don't, Oh, shit. This is a complicated deck to pilot, dude.
Come on, let's go.
I can use this on a Defender Juggernaut if I really need to. I don't... I'm fumbling slightly here, but this way I'm not gonna overdraw. I'm still gonna overdraw, huh?
Get off my ship.
Okay, that was a bit messier than I wanted it to be. I just have so many cards, so we're gonna burn something, unfortunately. And he can actually make me... Oh, no, yeah, okay. Okay. I'm mind-flooded. Holy crap, I'm mind-flooded. So many cards. So many options. There is an option for a 2+3 artillery volley next turn with logistics, but I gotta get logistics value with crack shot, man. And with whatever else I can get. Find smuggled supplies. I mean, logistics plus 10 damage to face is more the zone that we're in. He silences my defender. You're gonna kill Martel? Yeah, okay. Grawl. But nothing to attach. Okay, no upgrades in his bank. Defender. Artillery. Okay. Kill the 2/2. Oh, damn. Gosan. Come back. I can get him from Lemi. But I can't Lemi. I just have no room in my hand. I really want to get that Gosan. I gotta get some stuff out of my hand. I could 2+3 to get solitary confinement out of the way. Hit him for 3. Set up this logistics mastery. They can't really answer the whole board at once there. I just gotta chip away a little more, and I'm getting pretty close to some lethal. Oh, do.
A debt must be paid.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know what I'm doing. There's so many options. I can't pick the best one. Let's hit face.
Get off my ship.
Time to strike.
I'm just trying so hard not to use logistics early because last game I messed that up. I'm trying to learn. I think it's working. Maybe this Harf wasn't perfect. That was a weird turn. I'm just kind of buying time and chipping face a little bit. We're close. If I need to, I can Lemi next turn. Try to get the Gosan for the logistics Gosan combo. Otherwise, logistics into 6+5 is 11 damage. Like, we're just closer and closer to lethal. We could also draw smuggling supplies. 2 of those in the deck. We should be fine. This is a good example of where I think we're in control, but it's just very complicated. This is a good match to show how complicated this deck is to pilot. Show how complicated this deck is to pilot. It's like, whoa.
Making planetfall.
He's overclocking. Yo, comfortable. Yeah, what's your secret MMR? How skilled are you? What's your secret MMR? It's everyone's chance to flex on each other. Kill switch. Okay, but he can't attack yet. That was a weird choice to play it on that. I guess he's just setting it up. I guess it's not that weird. I have 13 damage from hand, plus the attack from these two. Very, very close to lethal. 2400, pretty good. We could Logistics Mastery now, but I think I really want... Bro, I really want to play Lemi now and get Gosan back. It's so unhinged, but it's what I want to do. But then I can't really play anything else. Unless I use this Guerrilla Tactics. Yours went to 3,337? What the fuck? That's so high. Problem is I just haven't found Smuggled Supplies, bro. It's a real problem here. Should I just play Wong? If Wong buffs something... No, I can't draw that stuff. I feel like I need to play Logistics Mastery now, but it could be wrong. I don't want to be wrong again. I gotta try. I'm out of room. I'm out of room in my hand, and I actually just gotta do this. So, okay.
Time to strike. Come on, let's go.
I guess just bank Artillery Volley. EMP is silly, but maybe I'd use it on an upgrade. I could bank EMP, I guess. What am I saying? Bank EMP. We don't need it anymore. We never need it. It's bad. I can see how it's bad. It's bad because it costs too much mana. It's bad because it destroys your relics. There's a lot of reasons why EMP is not good. I should just run like one Saboteur. I'd probably be better off. Even if I'm not willing to run everything. It's so tempting to hold the crack shot and make a thing, make a munition, but that can't be correct. Wow, I'm spending my full time every turn. This deck is so complicated to pilot. It's wild. All right, Smuggled Supplies gets me the win. Anything that does 3 damage, but mainly Smuggled Supplies. Otherwise, I can use my Lemi to get my Gosan back and set up for that. They need to remove a Logistics Mastery or else I will win soon, one way or the other. Bottom line. I mean, I probably just have to Wong and look for lethal, right? If I have 7 mana, I can Wong, Smuggled, Crackshot. That's GG. Or Wong, you know, any one drop.
There you are.
Ugh. Okay, we still win the same way, though. I have a Crackshot in here, right? It's not just Guerrilla Tactics. It's just Guerrilla Tactics. Fuck me. Okay.
You fight like a well-oiled machine.
I can't believe he's fucking taunting me. Like, he thinks it's over? It's fucking weird. I don't think he gets lethal next turn, right? Is he running? What is he running? What is he running? We got this. Give me Gosan. I mean, we'll see if I get punished. He has 9 damage on the board. I'm grabbing Gosan. We'll see. There's Crackshot. Wong would have been lethal, but I couldn't have known, bro. It was... frick. Please don't kill me. I need this win. We're so close. I think I'm safe. Unless he heals, maybe. I don't think he kills me here. He has 9 on the board. I don't... Unless he runs Hammer. That would take him to 15 damage. That wouldn't even be quite it. Like, how is he killing me here? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't even have any cards, bro. He has 3 cards. One of them he just drew. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Whoa. Walking into my lights on the ground. I'm not used to those being there. Oh, man. So he's doing whatever with Grawl. I don't even know what he's doing. It's relentless, but it's not enough. You don't have lethal. What else you got? 6, 9, 12. What else? What else you got? What's in the box? Okay, I think I win. I think I win. I think I win. I think I win. Does he have a battery? That's all of his energy. I win now, right? I win now. Even the 2 damage Vox Tech to face wouldn't be enough. Don't I just win now? That's it. I win, right? I'm stressing so hard with the... I win, right? What's up, Ryzu? I win, right? I win, right? I mean, the funny thing is, I don't know if he realizes Lemmy's evasive. I can really crush his soul if he goes all face and doesn't realize the evasive. Okay, no. Because I would definitely attack with the unit to make sure it's maximum soul crushing. Okay. So yeah, Lemmy is a high skill deck. Piloting requires... At the high end, it requires very, very focused, very thoughtful piloting. But damn, it is fun. It's a really fun deck to play. Really cool deck. I think I'm going to swap out the EMP for just 1 copy of Saboteur. EMP is a bad card. I'm remembering how bad it is now that I'm trying to play with it.